as Blaster, Snake Eater, as Blaster.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and beyond. How are you guys doing today? Ha! My name is Anima. Welcome back, baby cakes. You just said hello to Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator with our star dad, Nubus, who's getting to get his filthy little Nubus hands on all these dads. That's scary. Anyway, we dated Robert last time and got up to some anti-establishment activities. We stuck it to the man. We watched a movie for free. Actually, you know, for his appreciation, this just occurred to me, for his excuse me when I learn how to speak from day one. His appreciation for movies is a little weird because we stuck into that movie for free. If he was so adamant about supporting movies, he would have been like, no, we must pay and thank all the people in the credits. So he did the latter, but he didn't do the former. What the fuck, Robert? I thought I knew you. Let's go and date him again regardless. Oh, look at that chest hair. It's just peeking out all nice, just like mine. Message. Wow, if only I had thick curls of chest hair, that would make me feel proper manly, right and proper. That would make me feel like, I don't know, like a wild animal instead of like a domesticated little mini pig, which I think is my true form. Maybe a little Doberman Pinscher. That's my true form. That's what I'd be if I were a dog. My cat, like some of you have noticed, he's perpetually in the corner. Might not be able to see him from this face cam angle, but he's in the strangest position right now. I don't think he has a spine. I may be the one owner of an invertebrate cat. That's not true. I'm sure many of you have invertebrate cats as well. Anyway, on to more relevant things. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. Oh god, he's in one of his paranoid sprees. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. Is that a thing? I just realised, Anubis, he's got his kitchen scissors taking up its own separate hook. The blades are exposed for all to see. What if a particularly strong gust of wind unhinges those scissors and impales him in the eye? Nubis! Safety first! I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. You have work? What? This is the first mention of work. What do you do? Do you take professional dick pics? Do you have like a little dick pic studio where you take dick pics? You have to say it with like as much pointedness as you can. Dick pics! Yes, I take dick pics. You have to say it really fast so people don't know what you're talking about. People might think you're talking about Chex Mix, but you're actually talking about dick pics. A very different thing. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. She's like, Dad, stop taking pictures of your weenie! She's like, I put bread on the table! I'll bake her favorite pie. Dick pie, made of dick pics. Haha! My favorite. I wrote through the pantry and pulled all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. Reading so fast, you're practically rapping. As to make it ingredient. That's rap. That's rap for you. That's right. That's right. I am a rap god. Hear that? Eminem, the blue one's my favorite. I got a nice dough. I didn't read the rest of the sentence. I just skipped to the end of the words I like the most. Dough. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. If I say dough one more time, I'm gonna freak out. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Ah man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375 degrees, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist from Grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It makes the cherries extra flavorful. That's right! The freshness that only Polaroids of dick pics can provide. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? More cherries, salt, almond extract. I don't know how to cook. I'm sorry. I couldn't tell you anything. I'd be like, yes, this water is, this Coca-Cola is, yes, very playful. The flavor dances on the tongue. I don't know. I could talk shit, but I'm probably more likely to get hit. More cherries, salt, almond extract. Ah! more cherries, the secret ingredient, could indeed be more cherries. So try salt, that sounds like a secret. Oh, it's salt, duh. Just a pinch of salt to bring out the natural sweetness of the cherries. Oops! I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art and some of the most beautiful artists made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. My man's gonna be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. Oh no, it's a salty pie! What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought it'd be something weird, so I was like, yeah, let's go for a pinch of salt, and then Nubaran decides to empty the Dead Sea into the pie. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's my new deodorant. Axe is going wild lately. They're releasing all kinds of different flavors. Cherry pie, meat pie. I'm looking forward to their next deodorant flavor, which is just bum. It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! I'm sorry, kid. This is gonna be terrible. Hey! It's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get at me? Fine. You caught me. Nothing. I've been leading a double life. I think we're gonna have to say I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Ibiza? 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 Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. Oh god, I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. Blasphemy! And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. You don't understand me and my feelings. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, it's... Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the goddamn pie, Amanda! I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. She's going to fucking die. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. Are you being nice? I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm pretty proud of you making a pie without burning the house down. I got a few dad tricks in my dad sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media make us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire! No! I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. You're wearing a t-shirt! Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more... living room hoops. Oh yeah, because we have the basketball set up. I was like, I don't have context for this sentence. Before she retreats to her room to do homework, I go back to my world jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. How jumbly could that word even be to say cat? Maybe it says tka, 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 tka. It's like you learned French, but you didn't. I was thinking of sha, but that's not at all any. The rest of the evening trickles by as Animuh's subscriber count rapidly descends into the minuses. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. Getting ready for bed. Yeah, that's what this music has like a little. Oh yeah, like post to it, I don't know. I decided to check Dad Book one last time before I climb into bed. Robert's gonna be under your bed with a sniper rifle and a raccoon, just so you know. Sniper rifle. I can't speak today. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle sounds like some flavor of blackberry juice, blackcurrant. What's the thing that you used to have? You put it in water? Anyway, still nothing from Robert, huh? Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. He's gonna be under our bed in like a ghillie suit. Hey, Nubus. Hey. Hey, Anubis. Hey, I'm outside. What? Come outside. Oh, what is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. Robert! You nocturnal bastard. What are you doing? I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Oh, and figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey?
Hey.
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping.
Huh.
That's some fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. What do you work as, Nubus? Seriously, it is the dick pics, isn't it? It is the dick pics. He has a living taking pictures of Nubus Jr. Cool. You plan on going out like that? What the fuck is wrong with my fucking outfit? I looked down and realized that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. Oh. I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. I'm going to fry an egg and put it on my groin. After it's cooled, of course. Don't want to burn the family jewels, after all. I run inside. That'll be my pants from now on. Just strings of eggs. Very good. It'll cover me up, keep me modest, keep the people guessing as well. They'll never know, you know, what's going on. You gotta leave a little bit to the imagination. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. Hop in! To where? The void. I seriously can't speak today. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out the cul-de-sac. Hey. Whoa! You like Tom Waits? He's better than Tom Impatient. That was really good. That was a good joke. That was a good one. Very funny. Very good. Love Tom Waits. Tom who? Who's their rag, baby? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'll just pick whatever sounds like a quote. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. That's right. We got those amateurs. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window as we drive together in silence. Hula, hula, hula. So, where are we going? Oh god, we're hunting cryptids, aren't we? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. A little distraught pineapple. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like a minute for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more in there that I just can't place. Are you okay? I like your car. Say nothing. Oh yeah! I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Oh. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car with a shotgun, and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. Are we hunting Mothman? Is it just all about Mothman? What are you waiting for? I don't know. Anything. Anything. Maybe I'm waiting for a meteor to come down and kill us all. I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Are we stargazing? I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where... That shocked me. This is where I come to masturbate. What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come. To think. It's nice! You can see the whole city from up here. It really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls out something from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! He's going to stab me. No, he's not. He just likes knives. Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either. Robert takes the knife, to a piece of wood and starts carving at it. He pulls out another thing. It's like a rubber ducky. Don't stab me with that! Oh. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? Oh. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Let's play along. We've got to play along. We could laugh, or we could play along. We gotta play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. I think it's past you, huh? He's fun. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you. The last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I can't fucking bollocks. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. Oh yeah, Danny. It's amazing. I love it. And I laugh. Have you ever whistled before? Is that what happens when I go to the bathroom and feel weird? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Nubis, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even try to speak volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and I've come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. I'll get that stick if you want, Daddy! Robert mentions to a good-looking stick on the ground. Perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood's gonna splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They're very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Oh, I know all about the eggs and the breaking. Oh!
Knife that wood.
Oh, fuck, no! Okay. I made a pencil. And a pencil. Chopstick, pencil, knitting needle. Let's see. A sharp stick? I don't know, dude. What do you want it to be? Careful. Don't poke yourself with that. You made a sharp stick! Tell me about this one. Popsicle stick, tongue depressor, flatworm. Gross. You made a flatworm! Gross. Again! Alright, I want to make a statue of myself. What's the story here? Toothpick, bubble popper. Something to make me look tougher. It's working. I think you could take me in a fight. Probably. You made a tough guy accessory! Right. Does this ever end, I wonder? It was ever so fast. That's the Ouija board. Yep. Now all you need to do is carve up a board and we're set. And also maybe carve a ghost. You made that! Yay! Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Do I just fucking make this all day? Nice form. What's that supposed to be? It's you. You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. You made Robert, I guess. When will this end? Okay. Let's slice this bad boy up. Chopstick righty, chopstick lefty, chopstick ambidextrous. It's a stick. You made a chopstick ambidextrous. Oh my god, we are in Chopstick hell! How do I leave? Ah! Whoa! If you keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro in no time. It's a new friend. He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. You made a new friend. You made a new friend. Ha! 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 He! Ha! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Huygen! Friend! Ah, it's a friend! Fuck you. Fuck you, friend. I will release you from your wooden prison. Oh, big old dog, the spirit of the Mustang. Sir Horsington the Brave. Yeah, a brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. You made a beautiful gift for Amanda. Am I getting any aubergines for these, by the way? Because if I fucking don't, if I could have and I didn't, I'm going to cry. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes out all over my little wood carving. Robert is lost in carving, doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I am bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. Hey. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does the guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. I thought, we're gonna have to amputate. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic into the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze onto the wound and wraps it all up. Oh. You okay? I love you. What a prince. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and sexy. Hello. Oh! Ooh! Matron! I guess I'm a real whittler now. Well, we became Robert. There you are. They're all the same. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Mothman? Cryptids. Tons of them out there, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff. Mothman is bullshit, but yeah. The town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself. Or at least, I thought I was. There are things in these woods that you can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy. She's a big pup. Pit bull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life. Right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go investigate. We look around the clearing. Nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can describe it. You know, something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And I see it in the distance. A man, but if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone. Into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night. I don't think I've slept right since. That's terrible, you're lying. He could be lying. Let's take him seriously for 5 seconds. And we'll see if I get punished for that. Wow. Robert. Oh. I'm so sorry. They say it if you listen closely on quiet nights. Nights just like tonight. You can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods! It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. It's just Mary!
Whoa.
Okay, Robert, real funny. I turned to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Uh-huh.
I was messing with you, up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. Fuck. Wait a minute. I have to check if we get aubergines, okay? Okay, you're full of shit. You think I'm lying? Yes, I told you, goddammit, we got it, go back. Robert pulls out his wallet and shows me a picture of a beautiful pit bull. Tell that to Betsy. They say it if you listen closely on quiet nights. Nights just like tonight. And then we hear the howl. Oh yeah, but oh no as well.
Really?
Okay, Robert, real funny. Okay. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see what the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. It's just Mary! Do you see that? We should go.
Huh?
Oh my god, this fucking bucket. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a speaking is difficult occasionally. And we make a slow crawl away back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What? What's that?
Uh-huh.
Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. Really? We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city.
Hey.
Things are coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I just been in a way lately. Had to get out the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Aw.
Oh.
Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Oh. There.
Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's been a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going.
Hey.
But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. That sucks. I'm glad you told me. Maybe we deserve to be eaten by the Dover ghost. I don't know. I would rather say, like, I'm glad you told me, but... Try? Maybe that's why it's here. The Dover ghost feeds off of your sadness. My sadness. It haunts us in the night. Honestly, it makes sense. I was just trying to get around. To just be devoured for my sins. Yeah, sounds pretty great, actually. It was a joke. I'm turning the car around. We're going back. Robert slams on the brakes and put the car in reverse. Robert, wait! He stops the car again. You know what? I thought about it. It's not my time yet. I haven't finished watching the Criterion Collection. They just keep adding stuff to it. Or it could be Critteron Collection. But, thanks. Noobers. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city Greybreaker. We got the aubergines. I'll tell you what I'm so curious about. We haven't seen his kid. And maybe that's to do with all his sadness. But I hope we see them. I have no idea about them at this point. Robert drops me off at my place. He's so mysterious. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him.
Oh.
You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. You know Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda Lang... You know what? It's fine.
Oh.
I finally decided to go to bed. Exceptions to the dad rule. Teto completo! Give it to me! Oh.
Lost in your oceanic eyes.
I'm lost in your oceanic eyes. I feel like that's a reference to something. Dad Snark, Energy Saving, Whiskey, Paranoia, Truck, and Dover Ghost. Well, that's another S rank for us. Click to continue.
Welcome.
You've got dads. My goodness, that was a good one. That was concise and cool. And this is going to be our preserved save file. Very nice. This plan is working out quite nicely. I'm surprised at how easily it is working out. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. For more content like this, I enjoyed this, I just want to say. But I want to know more about his daughter. I was going into my outro there, but I've got to speculate with you all for a bit. I want to know about his attitude. My cat's finally taken up a different position. This one there's a bit more boggling of the mind. No, less boggling of the mind. Just like a little curled up kitten. That's cute. He's being cute, what the hell? Pew 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 pew. I want to know more, don't tell me. Don't tell me anything about anything. Because I want to refresh it. I'm hoping that on our final date, if things go well, that we get to meet his kiddo. I really want to. I'm so curious. Anyway, for more content like this, check out the links in the description or in the end card that is soon to follow. But absolutely most importantly, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.